everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to Street CX, see what games I can pick up. Yeah, but let's go there and see what I can get. This was the first window they had in Street CX, a lot of switches and quite a lot of retro games right at the bottom. This was the second window. Was there anything good in this window retro game-wise? If so, let me know down in the comments. Yeah, this is the PS3 section. I did pick up one game from here, so basically I will show you in a minute what game I did pick up. But yeah, they had a really good variety. A shame I didn't really have anything else I wanted there, but let me show you the PS3 game that I picked up. This is the PS3 I did pick up, and that is The Club. Picked this up for £2. I'll also put up where else you can pick this up from, what other consoles it's on. This was giving me Sleeping Dogs vibes, so really wanted to pick this one up. And for £2, it's worth the risk, personally. Let me know in the comments if you actually have played this game before, if it's any good or not. But there is the front, and then there is the back. A bit of glare, there you go. As I said, never played this game before, but there is the manual and disc. This did look really good from the clips I have seen of this game. This also did come with an alternate cover here, if you can see it there. If I take the manual out as well, actually, you might be able to see it a bit better. But it's all of the characters, I'm assuming, in the game. Really clean copy, surprisingly. With this one, just be careful that normally they do put them in normal Blu-ray cases, and not the normal clear ones. So make sure you get the proper one. But for £2, not a bad deal, and it's straight going into my collection right there behind me for the PS3 selection. But yeah, very happy to pick this game up. But let's go back to the clips from Street CX. This was the 360 section. They did have a very small selection, but they had a really good variety of games. I didn't pick anything up at this time, but did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, this was the Wii section. I do have a lot of people keep saying to show this one off. I didn't pick anything up from here, but there is the Wii section and DS section. But yeah. This was the PS2 section. They had a really good wide variety here. I did pick up 3 games, which is quite surprising, but I'll show them in a bit. But yeah, this was what they had. As you can see from the clips there, they did have a really wide variety, because in the store is really small. It's probably one of the smallest CXs around by me. They did have a really wide variety and really good games in there. I did pick up 3 PS2 games, and I did pick up 1 Steelbook, so make sure to stick around to the end of the video to see what that Steelbook is. But the first game I did pick up was this game right here for the PS2, and that is the Hulk. Now, this is the Hulk before Edward Norton played the Hulk. I can't remember the guy who played him. I'll put him up here so you know who played this Hulk. But yeah, really great game. So this is a pre-MCU game, even though it is the Hulk, and technically the MCU technically owned him. I don't know. It's a really complicated one. If you know more, let me know in the comments. But yeah, £2.50, not a bad deal. I'll also put up where else you can pick this game up from, what consoles it's on. I'm pretty sure this might be the cheapest version. I could be wrong. But for £2.50, not a bad deal at all. Very happy to add this to the collection. But there is the front, and then there is the back. A very clean copy of this game. As I said, normally when games are this cheap, they are in really battered condition. They're not very good at all. So keep an eye on them. Never give up on like trying to find a good copy, because they do actually exist, believe it or not. But yeah, that is the front, and then there's the back. And then obviously the main show is the manual and the disc. I do like the disc on this though. It's quite a nice disc. You can see it there. Yeah, gives you that sort of radiation vibes, which is quite cool. But yeah, that is the first PS2 game I did pick up, and I'm really happy to add this to my collection, because I used to play this so much as a kid. It's probably the reason I'm a massive Hulk fan personally. But yeah, that's the first PS2 game I did pick up. The second PS2 game is a series I have never played, and I have heard really great things about it. There is a remaster or a remake coming out soon, so I'm definitely going to be playing the original first before I play the remake, and that is Soul Reaver 2. Now, this is a really good game, apparently. I've never actually played it, but I've heard really good things about it. I thought I might as well pick up the original before the remaster comes out, to form my own opinion, basically, on it. But for £4, not a bad deal. I'll also put up here where else you can pick this one up from and what other consoles it's on. It honestly might be a PlayStation 2 exclusive. I don't think it says it here anywhere, but it might be, I don't know, but it'll be up there anyway. But for £4, not a bad deal. As I said, I can't really talk too much on it, because I've never actually played the game. So it's going to be a first time experience me playing this game later. But yeah, there is the front, and then there is the back. Let me know in the comments if I have picked up a good game to play or not, because I am interested in this series. As I said, I've heard a lot of good things about it, but that is the back. As I said, don't even know who the villain is. But yeah, really great game as it looks from the cover art anyway. And then here is the manual and the disc. As I said, really good condition manual, everything like that. But yeah, that is the second PS2 game that I did pick up, and I'm very happy to add to the PS2 collection right behind me. Getting started there. Then the third, but definitely not last, PS2 game I did pick up is a game I've been trying to pick up, but I always keep forgetting to pick it up, or it's sort of in that backlog sort of thing. It's a really good game. I used to play this a lot. I'm pretty sure it was on the DS that I played it, but I never actually played it on the PS2, so I played it on one of the consoles that I'll show up in a minute. But it is Crash of the Titans. I picked this up for £6. Now, this is where else you can pick it up from. Really enjoyed this game when it did come out. As I said, for £6, not too bad. I'm pretty sure after I bought this, it went up. I think it's now £8. So it literally went up like about 3 or 4 hours after I purchased this. So I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, for £6, not a bad deal. And there is the front. And there is the back. Now, as I said, I used to play this quite a bit when I was a kid. But yeah, it was a really interesting buy. I generally forgot they had this on the PS2. I think it was sort of that era where it was on basically every console that was out at the time. But yeah, for £6, not a bad deal at all. If you like, sort of like not the conventional sort of Crash games, it's sort of like a, how to put it, like a wave-based sort of thing and sort of areas and stuff. It's not really a platformer to a point, but it is a really good game. But that is the lovely looking manual and the disc. I always got to admit, the Crash logo is amazing. Very bold, isn't it? A bold title. But that is the last PS2 game I did pick up, and I said it'll be up here where else you can pick it up from if I haven't said it already. But yeah, for £6, not a bad deal, and I'm very happy to put that into the PS2 collection right behind me. And then if you have stuck around to the end of the video, I appreciate it very much. But yeah, this is the last thing I did pick up, and that was the Steelbook for this game right here. Now, I've played the original on the PS2, I think also on the GameCube, and I enjoyed it really, really a lot. It's one of my favourite games to play on the PS2. I haven't heard as great things about this port, but here it is, and that is the Steelbook for 13. It is the limited edition version, so basically it's just a Steelbook version. I've never actually played the PS4 version. Now, I know this is like a remake or slash remaster, if you want to call it that. So I've never actually played this version. As I said, I played the PS2 version, which I'll get you right now to show you the difference. But yeah, that is the one on the PS2. Now, as you can see, the art styles are very similar, but not at all. It's kind of an odd one, if you can see it there. Sort of similar, but apart from that, I've never actually played this version of this one. But there is the front of the slipcover, and then there is the back. And I'll also show you the actual steelbook, so what you came around for. This is a very, very clean steelbook. Now, I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I'll put it up here because it wasn't labelled, if that makes sense, because it was behind glass and they were just literally just about to price it up. So I'll put up here how much it is worth, because the standard copy of this game is how much the steelbook is. So it'll be up here anyway. And where else you can pick this up from, I'm pretty sure it's just on Xbox One. I could be completely wrong there, but it'll be up here anyway. But there is the front of the steelbook. Now, it is a really clean steelbook. As you said, there's no dents in there or nothing. And then there is the back. And then obviously the spine, which actually tells you the actual game, which is really nice. Shame it's not in bigger writing. It's a bit of a, if it's from a distance, it's really hard to see. But then I wear glasses, so it's probably a reason I can't see that far away. But that is that side as well. And then inside it has the manual, which is like a sort of book, sort of like a postcard sort of thing. I'm pretty sure these are postcards, yeah. So these come with little postcards and stuff, which is really cool. And obviously the manual in there as well, which is really rare to come across in a PS4 game. And then if I get the disc out, give me a sec. This is what the actual steelbook looks like inside. Very comic booky, with the wows and pows and whatever it may all be, and bams or whatever. Very, very nice looking steelbook inside. But that is the steelbook I did pick up, and for the price I did pay for it, I know it wasn't that much. A really good steelbook, and I'm very happy to pick this one up for the collection. But yeah, that is all of the games that I did pick up. Hopefully you enjoyed the sort of different way I've done the filming and stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to drop me a like and also subscribe, because we are trying to get to 1,000 followers by the end of this year. It's insane that we've already hit 500. But yeah, the subscribe button should be here, and there should be like a playlist here of all my CX hauls and a video that is recommended to you from my channel. But yeah, stay awesome, stay safe everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.